Hello, this is Godo. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series Season 3, where I'm staring at a really shiny tree trunk, apparently. So today we are going to be doing, or at least trying to do, another full map clear. And we are going to be starting, I think, in the Verdent Glen this time around. I've taken a look, and the only puzzles available in the Verdent Glen today are 2 match 3 puzzles, and that's it. So after those 2 puzzles, that's going to be it for Verdant Glen. Shady Wildwood has 25 puzzles. 18 of those are logic grids, so kind of a lot of logic grids over in the Shady Wildwood. And then Serene Deluge has 17, which is split among... let's go look at them really quick. Whoops, wrong button. Take me back to the map. Okay, here we go. So they are split across 2 Sentinel Stones, 2 logic grids, 4 music grids, 1 memory grid, the last memory grid we need, actually, which is good. 1 pattern grid. And what else do we have? 6 mosaics. And a crystal labyrinth. So yeah, kind of a mix of stuff over there. So mostly Shady Wildwood's going to be a logic grid kind of day for us, and Verdent Glen's basically going to be nothing for us today. So yeah, we're just gonna... I'm just walking around up here. Oh, look at that, we found a puzzle. We can go ahead and get started on this. Let's see, these are both going to have to be dark, but wait, that can't be dark. A has to be dark, and C has to be light. So B is going to have to go like that, A is going to have to go like that. Okay. And anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead and get the show on the road. I think I want to go ahead and start in the Verdent Glen. So away we go. And let's check what our daily puzzles available are today. Do we have 5 shifting mosaics available? We do, we have 6. Okay, so I'm going to hang on to this current quest. And then spherical puzzles I'll take. Okay, so we are looking for 2 match 3 puzzles. Basically, we're going to have to use our knowledge of wall slab puzzles to see if we can't find them on our own, but otherwise, definitely look for a puzzle radar to help us find those more quickly. So right now I'm just scanning all the places I know wall slabs to spawn. For example, like up here. Maybe over here somewhere, I'm not entirely too sure. Down here should be one. There's a couple over here. But those 2 are solved, that I can tell, anyways. Maybe it'd be more productive to be walking around a different zone and come back here with, like, an actual radar, so that I'm not spending a whole lot of time just walking around aimlessly. Yeah, you know what? Let me finish looking in this building, and then we're gonna switch gears and do that, because that's gonna probably end up being a more productive use of time to actually bring a puzzle radar here, or like just, you know, find one as we're threatening the zone with leaving. Alright, there's our first match 3. And let me just go up here, make sure we didn't miss one up here by some chance. I don't think so. I don't think any spawn, like, up where we were so far. So let's go to the Pearl, and let's go, like, southwest of the Pearl. Oh, jeez, I got stuck on the floor for a second. I was, like, hoping it wasn't going to be a replay of that episode the other day where I got stuck on the matchbox. That was quite annoying. Let's fly kind of close to the middle. We know that there can be some down there. If it is down there, it's not a down there we can reach. I do see another radar down there, though. We'll grab that if we need it. And another radar again. Okay, and we don't even need either of these because we have found our puzzle. Okay, I'll probably end up going and putting a waypoint back there for us to get back to those. Okay. So we want to move these 10 cells together. Alright, pretty easy match 3 for that one. Okay, I can put a warp beacon like here. Warp beacon, and then I can delete this marker. Let's get this other match 3. I'll actually save you the travel time here. Be right back in a second. Obligatory slowdown to do a sky drop. Actually, I'll do a couple here. There's quite a lot. We just got chromatic sky drops, so this helps us with our daily puzzle progress. Let's see. Oh, don't lose our chain. Oh yeah, maintain the chain. Alright, and I don't really see any more around here, so that's probably going to break our chain, but still, we did a pretty good job with those. Alright, let's do our next match 3 here now. I didn't think it would be that easy. What if we do that first? Okay, so this is a starting state of the puzzle. We have to do a match 4 and a match 3. So if we do this, this is perfect, actually. Okay, good. All right, done with Verdent Glenn. Let's go and take our puzzle radar, one of them at least. We'll leave that one marked. Let's go unmark this one and take it out of here. We're going to go to the Serene Deluge next. We have 5 markers available. Oops, didn't pick up the radar. Okay, go, 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 go. So with 5 markers, let's just start kind of like our typical route here. I will go a little closer into this corner over here. Alright, let's go through the building, I guess. 3, and still got 2 markers we can drop somewhere. I'm gonna definitely mark that puzzle radar there. Alright, we have a pattern or memory grid here with a puzzle radar next to it, and then a music grid up here. Let's go and grab the music first. And then where is that? I can probably remember that. Okay, well, we got the base, so let me just fill in the rest of this with foresight, to be honest. Maybe I should have, like, listened to it, because it seemed like a pretty easy melody. I don't know, though. Effort, you know? And I have a lot of things to do, so saving some effort here and there is actually quite valuable. Alright, where can I break a marker that I'm not going to forget? Let's get the Sentinel Stone broken, so that I can tag this dude right here. Okay, so for this one, we want to basically get this piece in here and get this up there. How do we do that? Or that. That also works. Yeah, sure. Totally knew what I was doing there. Alright, let's get our Sentinel Stone. Oh, this is a large Sentinel Stone. let's see. This looks like a good spot. And there we go. That was it. How many more do we have? We have one more of those. Okay. Let's hop up here. Hopefully we can reach. Just barely. Clear that marker. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Alright, another pretty straightforward mosaic there. Oh, and another radar. Great. Well, I would like to move our... what's it called? Over. Our warp beacon. So I want to go ahead and... Let's use a radar that we have over here first, because... like, we have the warp beacon right next to that puzzle radar, right? Like, we can go get it whenever we want it. So let's maybe hold off on that one. So I will actually unmark this one and go ahead and grab it, and then we can carry on this direction. Alright, so we have a music grid, and we have 3 markers available. So let's go and let's solve this music grid really quick, actually. Okay, and it feels like I wasted a lot of time there, but not really, because we only have so many markers we can place, you know, and I'm out of markers already. So music grid up top, and then a mosaic down here, and then a memory down there, or pattern? I don't know, 2 music grids up here. Okay, a lot of stuff to remember. Yeah, I saw the Sentinel Stone too. Let's do this, and then that. Now we can go up here. Let's bonk our head. Oh, okay, somehow I stuck the landing. I'll take it. Next music grid. Okay, we gotta do it legit now. This is obnoxiously fast for a 3-pipper. Alright, we got most of the way there. Let me go this way and remember what all was marked up here. There was another music grid. It's up there, okay. And the Sentinel Stone. We missed one over here. There we go. Alright, now we can get up to this music grid and do this one really quick. Oh, is that wrong? Oh, there we go. That's like... that was a little easier than the 1-pipper in my opinion, but, you know, it is an opinion after all. Alright, what is happening here? Oh, gosh. I'm looking at this for, like, some semblance of an actual pattern. And, Mm. Uh, I feel like that's right for some reason. That was not right, but this is. Okay. What is the pattern happening here? Is there like a pattern, or is this some kind of mirroring? I don't like see a mirroring happening here. Oh wait, I do see a mirroring here now that I'm looking here. It's mirrored diagonally. Okay. So then this should be like that. And there should be light dots there. And dark should go around the light dots. Is this correct? I think so. That should go like that. This one should come out an extra. This should be dark and light. Okay. Yeah, now I see the diagonal mirroring pattern. Alright, to our next marked puzzle. Can we swing this that way? Not really. Kind of flung us the wrong direction. Alright, just regular old logic grid here. We got this. These we can do. Okay, we can only go up or right. So either way, we can only go 2, so we gotta go 2 that way. Or alternatively, we don't go either direction because we can't. Alright. So if we go right, we can go right. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just go like that. Oh. I misclicked. I was like, did I mess it up? No, I just misclicked. It's okay. Another puzzle radar for us to use somewhere. Yeah, here be puzzle radars, I guess. What did I mark up here? Oh, here it is. Alright, do we have any other actual puzzles marked? So these two are radars. This is a radar. This is a puzzle and a radar. Let's just go ahead and grab this radar up here. And with this radar, I can go ahead and continue scouting towards this direction. Got a logic grid up here. We have 2 markers. I was like, I feel like I'm not having 3, but it is indeed 2. So there's 1 logic grid. This is a slow launch pad, but it's still faster than flying, so... Alright, we are almost like around the whole island here, so we're probably pretty much done with the puzzles up here. Here's the maze that we need. We have 1 marker left. Can we find anything else? Nope, I guess that's gonna be it. Like... Yeah. Alright, I will do this maze, and then let's do everything we have marked, and we will check to see how many things we have left, if any. Alright. I'm gonna leave that puzzle radar with that pattern grid for last, because we can do that and then take it somewhere else. The radar, that is. And I think this is the last thing we have marked, so we should have 1 puzzle left after we finish this one. So where's... Oh, there it is. I'm like, so where's the actual puzzle there? Alright, A's gotta get... through here. Whoops. And up here. Alright. Let's check our puzzle counts. Done with all those. Done with all those. Done with those. As well as those and those. So our last one should be this one. The last memory grid in the whole zone. Alright, great. Making very good time. Maybe we'll even finish this episode in under half an hour. That'd be crazy. But we do have quite a lot of logic grids in the Shady Wildwood, so those are probably going to take like a little bit of time. Like just a little bit, you know? Okay, here we go. Last memory grid of Serene Deluge forever. Alright. And with that, let us go to the Shady Wildwood. And I was going to fly there, but then it's further than I thought, so let me not do that, actually. We have how many markers? We have 2 markers used, so we have 3 markers we can apply. Let's do number 1. Here's number 2, and we can kind of see the other 2 from there. And let's mark number 3 up there, and then let's do this maze. And this is a multi-level maze, so very excited about that. You know, y'all know how much I love these. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue banging my face on all of the walls in here until I can escape. There we go. Of course I didn't get part-time because I don't deserve part-time for that. Like, you kidding me? That was awful. That's just how it is for those. Alright. Okay, we need to get around here without touching these light tiles, basically. And then we need to do the same thing over here. Alright, and that should be it. Nice. Get a quick sky drop right here. Alright, so I saw 3 puzzles from... I thought I saw something over there. I saw 3 puzzles from that one marker that we placed. What is this, diamond? Yeah, there we go. Rhombus, if you prefer. So here's one of them. Whoops. Alright, let's see, block that in. Do we want this A to go over? We don't know yet, actually. Okay, well, if this is light, this breaks everything, so let's actually have it go over, and then B can just wrap around. Alright, 1 symbol per dark area, and light regions are Tetris pieces. One symbol per light area. We need 3 here. I think this is the only way to do it, right? They say 1 symbol for light area. That should have been for dark area. Whatever. Maybe I should do light tiles here instead of dark tiles. I will say that was a good call. Alright, we got another radar here. Let's go do this music grid first, and then we can take this newly found radar. A lot of sky drops here. Let me grab a few of these. Come on, keep the streak going. We got chromatic sky drops, but I think we're out of things to actually do, so. You know, when I use that to play the music to finish it sooner, I don't know if that counts as actually playing it a second time, which would in turn spoil our first time listen bonus. But, like, I don't know, I don't really care, I guess. Like, it's just music box points, and I'm not gonna be the, I'm not gonna be going for, like, mastery or anything. Mastery point grind sounds like a miserable grind, especially for things that there are way too few of, and, like, they don't give enough points. Like pattern grids, memory grids, music grids. Anything else that I have, like, very low amount of points in. Two, okay. My mouse wheel wanted to fight me on actually placing that marker. Why do I currently have 2 puzzle radar bots running? Am I, like, tripping out over here? Okay, I saw a grid down this way before the radar disappeared. Yeah, here we go. No 4 in a rows. Means we gotta make all the galaxies that are gonna do this be not doing that. Dark here, and light here, and now what? If we put light here, we have to connect these 2 galaxies, so let's not do that. Alright. Let's go back to our pearl and go back from this direction. Alright. This is just going to be a square. And connect all dark cells. Alright, done. When you see certain patterns too many times, it's like, okay, well, this is very clearly this. Is this another multi-floor puzzle? Doesn't actually look like it. Nope, it is. I've been fooled. And we've already lost our part time. I swear, these puzzles need to be recalibrated. They are, like, horrible and impossible. Like, I didn't even do that one that slowly. 1 symbol per light area. And no squares. Okay. Whoops. So better idea here. How about let's just do this and that, and we're done. I was gonna sit there and expand that light area, but I was like, no need really. We can just do the couple of dark tiles instead. I don't know why I'm worrying about all these sky drops. I feel like there was another puzzle here somewhere. Did I do it, or did I not mark it? Oh, there was a matchbox over here. Okay. I think then we are all caught up on that. We have more markers than we have puzzles that we need to do still, probably. We have 2 hidden rings somewhere. And it's the last 2 hidden rings, which is the last 2 hidden puzzles in all of Shady Wildwood. Very exciting. Okay, so we have 2 hidden rings and 10 logic grids left. Honestly, let's just, like, not dilly-dally too much. Let's just take our things and go. So there's one of the hidden rings, actually. Hello, second to last hidden ring. Is that the second to last hidden ring of the whole game? I'm pretty sure we're, like, done in Verdent Glenn. Yeah, are we done in Serene Deluge? No, we have 14 left over there. Okay. Well, small victories. It's the second to last one in this zone. How many markers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 1 marker left. With so many puzzle radars, we need to stop and start puzzling. 1 symbol per light area. Okay. 6 is a good starting point down here. I think this 7 is pretty restricted. And then this one is also restricted. Okay, we are kind of on the final stretch here, really. Surprised I actually did a perfect solve on that puzzle. I was like, I'm gonna misclick any second now. Okay, this dark's gonna have to come out like this. And do we close this in? I think so, yep. This is still open. No, this is light over here. 1 symbol per area. Oh, I wish I looked at that earlier. That probably would have helped. So this 6 and the 2 go together. Or the 6 and the light cell down there. Let's see. So this comes out and then goes up. Whoops, wrong button. Goes up like that. Light, dark, light, light. Alright, we finally got some more progress on this. that side of the puzzle's done, and this side is also done. Okay, ooh. Good progress. Can I get like a weird boost, please? Come on, can I get a better weird boost than that? Come on, I just have to hit my head lighter. Yeah, let's go. Excitement over such a trivial thing. That was probably a time loss from setting it up twice. Alright, let's get the next radar from over here. For this one, I want to... Did I go over into this corner far enough? Let me make sure I went far enough over here. Because I don't want to sneaky logic grid over here or something. Okay, we're good. Let's go back to the Pearl, and let's go... kind of this direction. You gotta be kidding me with these puzzle radars right next to the Pearl. Alright, number 3. And here we go, the last puzzle. All light regions have area 6. And they have to be snakes. So this could go up, up. 10. 1 symbol per dark area. Alright, well, there's that 4, and there's that 6. And there's that 6. Alright. Pretty good solve. How many more of those do we need? 6 more. Okay. For some reason, I thought we were going to be closer than that, but that's just how it do be. Oh my, what is this? Alright, first order of business is finding out what needs to go where. Okay, so this D needs to go to that, and these need to not touch. So D... A doesn't need to go anywhere. Let's close A in. B doesn't need to go anywhere. E does need to get out of here, though. C also needs to get up here. So, I think we're safe to connect these. I'm not sure, though. Like, E is not going to come down here and go through this, so we can probably just say this is C territory. No, that's not correct. Okay. Let's think about it a little bit more thoroughly than that. What actually makes sense to connect over here? So C cannot really go over here. So C has to come down through this way. So probably E to go through here and up around here makes sense. So E to be something like that. And then C can come down here. And then D can go through here. Nice. Alright, one more grid over here. It's a 5-pipper. Alright. 1 symbol per each area. So either of these are dark. We messed this 2 up. So these are both going to be light. So far, so good. Actually ended up being, like, disappointingly simple. Oh well. Alright. I'd actually like to maybe move my warp beacon at some point, so let's go and... I can't even see it from over here. Autumn Falls. Where's my warp beacon? There it is. Let's go grab this puzzle radar finally. It's just been, like, chilling over here, like, forever. Poor guy's, like... Yeah, just out of commission. We don't need this marked. I'm just gonna remember there is a radar right next to the pearl. We have 3 markers to use. And only 4 puzzles we actually need to get, so... Honestly, if we see them all, let's just mark them all and we'll be done. Alright, first things first, though. Let's go down this way. You've gotta be kidding me. We're in, like, full-on radar saturation. 1. That's a... Are you kidding me? That's a Serene Deluge? Or that's a... What's it called? I'm so shocked I don't have words anymore. 1, 2... There was a actual logic grid up here. Wait, what happened to the logic grids? Also, radar stopped working for a second. Or, like, my brain shut off for a moment. I don't know what happened there. Anyways, I find this appalling that this is a Shady Wildwood hidden ring, but oh well, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna use our remaining radar, like, mark this and use our remaining radar to go over there and finish this up, because there's gonna be one more logic grid somewhere after this one. After these 3, I should say. Alright. That puzzle was very familiar. I feel like I've done some variation of that one before. Alright, 1 symbol per area, connect all cells, no squares. This is Nurikabe rules. This has to be dark to let the dark in. Alright, 2 more puzzles. Yeah, I see it. I wish we could cash in our excess puzzle radars for something. Those can't connect. Misclick. These can't connect. Now those can't connect. Alright. We're on our last puzzle, I believe. Yep, 1 more to go. Let me just check everything one more time. Oh hey, we have 1 matchbox left. We had 1 today, but we only have 1 more, and then we're done, though. Alright, here we go. Just 1 logic grid. Where could it be? There it is. Okay. Very anticlimactic. It just, like, appeared moments after I questioned. And it's a 2-pipper either. Imagine if it was, like, a 5-star puzzle. That would be, like, interesting, but... Nah, it's not, so... It is only a, what's it called? Is only a 2-pipper, so I shouldn't be too concerned about this. Alright, we need 2 more pieces here. We could do this. Like that. Yeah, sure, why not? Alright, there we go. Full clear. Again. Hooray. Let me get save stats running here. And then we can take a look at our total puzzle count. So we started today with... Oh, did I not? I didn't show this at the start of the episode, did I? Maybe I did. I don't know. Started today with 15,817 puzzles complete. Our new total is... Pulling it up. Our new total is... Let's see, we're at 17, so that's 44. So we did plus 44 today. And our new total is 15,917. Not 159,000. Our new area percentages are Serene Deluge, 95%. Shady Wildwood is unchanged. So yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you enjoyed the series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, etc. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.